Here we are at GITEX 2021, one of the biggest tech shows in the world, talking about innovation, talking with thought leaders, industry experts about all the innovations their companies bring to the world and through GITEX. We are talking with Jason McMillan from Epson. Jason, thank you very much for coming to our podcast.
Thank you much.
Epson, of course, everybody knows Epson. And we know so many things. We have appliances in our homes, we have in our offices. But when I passed through next to the Epson's Pavilion here at GITEX, it's all about immersive technologies and immersive projections and stuff. There is a formula, there is a big screens, there is projectors. Mm-hmm. What is it that Epson is focusing on this year's GITEX?
Oh, thank you very much. Again, GITEX is probably the most, as you said when you started off, it's the premier event of the Middle East. And this is, for us, probably about GITEX 10 for us over the years, and we've participated last year as well, during COVID as well. And this year's focus is to help customers understand how to make the switch from traditional technology to alternative, sustainable technologies, both from consumer all the way through to the office and to professional AV devices, as you saw with our immersive cave.
What is the formula about there? So there is a formula in real life size, yeah?
Yeah, so at Epson, we also are one of the strategic sponsors of the Mercedes Formula One team, and have been their sponsor for the past 5 years. And so Formula One is and performance is part of the Epson business. And
also, we just discussed a little bit about Expo. Yes. You are there, heavily introduced there. Also, a lot of projections coming from your devices.
Yes, so professional AV and building mapping and mapping in general, and the entire Expo. If you go out to Expo, and I'm sure you'll get a chance to go there while you stay here, you'll see, for example, at the Mobility Pavilion, all of the projection that is done onto all of the walls, onto the walkways and things like that, is all done with Epson high brightness projection devices.
And Mobility Pavilion is huge, vast.
It's a huge pavilion. There's about 70 projectors in there.
But so you're mostly towards here in GITEX. You're mostly turned towards businesses, as is the business event. What is it that you want to achieve by exhibiting at GITEX?
Well, exhibiting at GITEX enables us to get closer to our customers and get closer to our partners as well. Face-to-face meetings is an important part of our business still, right? Of course. And being able to tell the Epson story, helping customers make the switch from legacy technology to more sustainable technologies, like our Epson EcoTank printing devices, as well as our workforce enterprise products for the business consumer. And these products are all based on high volume ink tank technology, or as the industry would say, constant ink supply systems. And Epson actually pioneered the ink tank business about 8 years ago. And this enables, from a consumer all the way through to get large amounts of pages out of their printer through a low intervention technology. And the basis of this technology is our micro piezo heat-free technology. So there's no heating process or no cooling process in the print. So this leads to about 90% of savings in your printing costs when it comes to the Epson technology, right? By the fact that there's no heat, less power.
More sustainable.
Yeah, and more sustainable. And if we did a study, and if we were able to convert all of the laser printers in the Middle East to our ink-based technology, including Saudi Arabia, we'd save consumers about $4 million in power, just electricity.
Just that, yeah. I know these tank things, and we are using it, and it's really sustainable. And the ways of sustainability change. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure that you are, as you mentioned, EcoTank, you have always improving this sustainability even more, yeah?
Yes. Well, the EcoTank technology and our micro piezo head technology, I mean, we partnered with National Geographic for a campaign around Turn Down the Heat. Right? Because sustainability is one of our core values at Epson, and we have a goal and strategic goal from the headquarters to be carbon negative by 2050.
Oh, so there is a goal to that.
There is a goal to be carbon negative.
What was the goal of GITEX, and did you achieve that goal?
So our goal with GITEX has been achieved. We were here to partner with, or showcase our technology to our customers and partners. We have achieved that. I think we've shown them some really exciting technology, particularly with the Cave, as you mentioned earlier, and our high brightness immersive technology. On the printing side, certainly we've been able to show customers how we can improve their business efficiency and their printing efficiency with our technology. And with our paper lab and the Epson paper lab, we use a dry process, all right, to convert printed paper into new paper through a dry fiber process. So in an environment, for example, in government or in corporate, where document confidentiality is extremely important, as well as sustainability, this enables them to have a completely closed loop paper environment and recycling environment. You print the paper, you put it into the machine, it converts it back into a new piece of paper, all within the same device. So your confidential document would never leave your organization.
We recycle on our very eyes, like we see it immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Jason, thank you very much for coming into our podcast. We wish you even more sustainable products for next year, and see you definitely on GITEX, and see you definitely in our podcast next year, and see where we went.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.